Hello, my fellow ink drinkers and dreamers. I've got a treat to share with you today. I recently read The Vile Thing We Created by Robert Ottone. This is set to release in just a couple days on April 18th, 2023, and you're going to want to grab yourself a copy. I definitely have this on my list of physical copies to buy because this was an ARC copy that I have on my Kindle, but I want to hug this book. That's how much I loved it. So I'm going to read the synopsis for you, and you can decide if this is a book for you. I hope it is, because I absolutely loved it. 5 stars. Let's go beyond 5 stars. All the stars that you could give this, all the stars in the sky, go to this story. Lola and Ian had what they thought was the perfect relationship. Vacations, fine dining, a healthy sex life. But when their childless lifestyle begins impacting their social lives, they decide to take the natural next step. But what happens when the next step cracks the perfect foundation Lola and Ian have built? What happens when that next step is anything but natural? Oh, I loved it. I want to read it again, but I'm trying to get through my old school April reads at the moment, so I will jump back to it at some point, maybe when I buy the physical copy. I'm probably going to buy myself a physical copy for my birthday coming up next month. But it was an excellent read. I love Robert Ottone's style. I read his book Nocturnal Creatures and loved that as well, but this one just hit home for me. It had so much going on in it that really resonated with me, but also terrified me. Oh, it is like the perfect horror. There's so much depth to this. There are so many elements going on, but they all fit together perfectly. His writing style is fluid and relatable and allows for you to read quickly while also savoring the story. So it is just the perfect mix of everything that I love in a good horror story. So if you are looking for something great to read that's dark and twisty and kind of pushes the boundaries, I highly recommend this book. And also follow him over on Instagram. He is so much fun to follow. So Lola's a baker, Ian's a teacher. They are kind of feeling unsettled, especially Ian, because their friends are all having kids and they're all at the ages where they have the birthday parties and things like that, and they're feeling a little bit left out. And so they're having that tough conversation. Do we have a kid? Will this fix things? Should we have a kid just because our friends are having kids? Is there ever a perfect time to have a child? Is there ever a great reason to have a child? And so when they finally do, things get dark, things get twisty, and it goes in so many directions that I did not expect. And I absolutely loved it. If you're into cultish, dark, supernatural type stories, this could be the story for you. And Ian and Lola's love story is something special. I absolutely love their dynamic. It's just wonderful. And Robert's voice is strong through the entire story. From what I've read on his Instagram posts, from what I've seen in interviews that I've watched from him, it is classic Robert style. If you enjoy connecting with Robert on social media, you will love, love, love this book. I promise. All right, short and sweet, that's it from me today. I hope you guys are reading amazing things that are just blowing your mind, like The Vile Thing We Created did for me. And let me know what you were reading. Are you enjoying it? What have you been watching? Is there a book that you recommend I read? Comment below. I'd love to hear from you. I'd love to have a conversation with you down in the comments. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Cheers to reading stories that blow our minds. I'll see you next time. Bye.